contract means. So Indian contract is basically what? This is basically offer plus acceptance is equal to promise. Promise in legal term is called agreement plus if law will enforce that equal to contract. This is the basic formula of the term contract. Okay, this is the basic formula of the term contract. So in this topic, suppose if I give you the one example of contract, if you just go for the shopping, if you just go for the movie, what is this? This is called contract. This is called class what? Contract. Okay, so this is the basic formula of the term contract. Now let's do the question one by one. The first question on the screen is that for the valid contract that is made by free consent, made by competent parties, lawful consideration, lawful object and all of the above. So which of the following is the right answer here? Which of the following is the class right answer here? What is the essential points of the valid contract? First of all, section 10 talks about the valid contract. Section 10 talks about the valid contract. Now, so tell me what is the exact answer? Free consent means without any pressure. Competent to parties means the person who is capable to enter into the contract. So according to the Indian contract plus 18, sound mind and the person who is not disqualified by law is competent to contract. The third one is lawful consideration. What is consideration? That is something for something. Suppose if you just give money to the shopkeeper and the shopkeeper is giving the things, that is called consideration. And the lawful object means for every contract there should be the lawful object, lawful thing. So under this one, the right answer will be class that D is the right answer. So according to the section 10 of the Indian contract, these are the essential points of the valid contract. Okay, and section 10 is also known as the backbone of Indian Contract Act. Okay, backbone of the Indian Contract Act. Next one. Dash is made by words written. Express contract, implied contract, tacit contract or unlawful contract. Tell me class. What is the exact answer for this question? Dash is made by words written. By words or by written. So basically when you just study the types of contract now, so the contract is basically divided into two parts. The first one is by words, written oral, and the second one is by the act and conduct. So by act and conduct, this is called implied. By act and conduct, this is called implied. By words, written, oral, this is called express. So guys, if it is made in the words and written, so the contract will be called as the express contract. I am teaching you, so this is the way of written contract. Way of I'm just also speaking and I'm just writing also. So this is the example of express contract. And the example of implied contract, suppose if you just go to the restaurant. If you go to the restaurant, so this is example of your implied contract. So I think this definition is clear. What is implied, what is express. And tacit contract. Tacit contract is also the kind of implied contract. Tacit contract is also the kind of the implied contract. So this is the best example. Okay, so I think this definition is clear. Now the third one. And please guys, do not forget to like and subscribe the channel. Next one. Which of the following relationship raises presumption of positive influence? Parents and child, positive influence. Influence means, just to take the custody of any person, that is called influence. Just like hypnotize. So the positive influence come under parents and child, religious and spiritual guru and discipline, guardian and ward, and all of the above. Tell me the right answer for this one. The following relationship raises presumption of positive influence. What is the right answer? हाँ जी class. Which of the following relationship raises the presumption of positive influence? Parent child, religious spiritual guru and guardian ward. See, if I just tell you one essential point of the contract, that is a free consent. Free consent means without any pressure. So there is a one word, that is undue influence. So what is undue influence? Undue influence is basically, what is undue influence? So this is basically what? To influence someone, to just hypnotize someone. So suppose if someone is hypnotizing me and he is saying that, Nikita ma'am, if you will sign in this document, then suppose I'm a banker, then you will clear the CAIIB exam. So this is the example of influence. So under the influence, if I'm just signing the contract now, that cannot be considered as a valid contract. That contract can be void by Nikita ma'am. So this is the best example. So all the relationship comes under the positive influence. So D is the right answer. D is the class right answer for this question. Okay, D is the right answer. Okay class, so this is the right answer. Next one. Drawing cash from the ATM. Drawing cash from the ATM, sale by false hammer at the auction sale are the example of what? Express contract, implied contract, tacit contract or unlawful contract. Tell me class. What is the exact answer for this question? This is important one. I have already told you the types of contract. Now you have to tell me that drawing the cash from the ATM, then hammer at the auction. Auction means suppose if I am selling, if my agent is selling my property, that is called auction. So these examples come under what? So these examples come under the implied contract. So for the fourth one, B will be the right answer. Okay class, for the fourth one, B will be the right answer here. Done? Next. Next question is, all contract is a what? All contract is a offer, agreement, acceptance or transaction. Tell me class. Hanji class, all contract is what? Just see the, focus the formula. So what is the formula of the contract? That is offer plus acceptance is equal to promise. Promise in legal term is called agreement plus law enforceability is equal to contract. So this is the basic formula of contract. So all contract is an agreement. So fifth one, B is the right answer. Class, all contract is the example, because if the contract is done, it means that is coming from the agreement. So this is the definition of the term agreement. Okay, now cool. Next. Next question. Over a cup of coffee in a restaurant, X invites Y to dinner at his house on Sunday. Y hire a taxi and reaches X house at the appointed time, but X failed to perform his promise. So can Y recover any damages from X? And in this case class, damages means basically compensation. Damages means class, that is compensation. So what is the exact answer? Hanji class, what is the exact answer for this question? Hanji class. Yes, as Y has suffered, so that's why Y can recover. No, as the intention was not to create the legal relation, or either A and B, none of these. C class, suppose if Nikita ma'am is inviting Prabhakar sir to come in my house for the tea, so this doesn't mean that we just want to create the legal relationship between us, because this is not the way to create the legal relationship. So in that case, what will happen? In that case, the legal relationship is not arise. Why? Because suppose if Nikita ma'am have invited, but she is not serving any tea or dinner, so it means Prabhakar sir cannot file the case. Prabhakar sir cannot file the case. So that's why in that question, no, as the intention was not to create the legal relationship. Suppose if I am just watching the movie in the theater, if I am just doing the shopping. So these are the example in which the both party are creating the legal relationship between the each other. So this is the example of this one. But this is the social, you can say, this is the social agreement. Social agreement, that's it. Okay, now next question. Goods are displayed in a shop window with a price label will amount to what? Tell me class. The goods displayed in a shop window with a price label will amount to what? Whether it is offer, acceptance to offer, invitation to offer and counter offer. So which of the following is the right answer? Which of the following is the right answer for this question? Tell me class. Good displayed. There is a two word. The first word is invitation to offer. And the second word is offer. So what exactly invitation to offer and this means? See, invitation to offer and this is offer. So this is basically means class. Offer is basically, suppose it is my final willingness that I just want to sell my car. This is called offer. But invitation to offer means, suppose if I just add in the newspaper that I just want to sell my car. So this is the example of invitation to offer, because right now I'm just offering. I'm just inviting other people to come and take my car. But in this example, if I'm just selling it to the X person, so this is the example of offer. So offer means final willingness to create a contract. But invitation to offer is simply I'm inviting. Got it? So class, goods displayed in a shop window. So that's amount to the invitation to offer. So for the seventh one, C is the right answer. Okay, C is the right answer. Next, eighth one. A contract is made where A buys a book from shop, X bid at a public auction, X agree with Y to discover a treasure by magic, or Z agree to attend the birthday party of his friend. So there are 4 examples. So you have to tell me which is the best example of the term contract. So class, for this question, A, buy books from the shop. This is the best example. So A is the right answer. Next, communication of offer is complete when the letter is posted to the offeree, the letter is received by the offeree, the offer is accepted by the person to whom it is made, or it's come to the knowledge of offerer that the letter has been received by the offeree. So when, class, the communication of offer is complete. Offer means, suppose if Nikita ma'am is offering her car that she just want to sell it to the X person. So when my wordings of offer is reached at X place and X have a now knowledge, in that case I can say that the communication of offer is complete. Complete when it's come to the knowledge of offerer that the letter has been received by the offeree. So D is the right answer. Okay class, D is the right answer. Next, an agreement is voidable contract when it is what? And what is voidable contract? Voidable contract is basically, you can say voidable contract means in which one party have a right to breach the contract. Suppose if X person have done fraud with Y person, so Y person have signed the contract, but this is not the valid contract because that is not made with the free consent. So opposite party have a right to breach the contract. So class, and the agreement is voidable when it is enforceable by the law at the option of the agreed party. So 10th, B is the right answer. Got it? B is the right answer. Now, a contingent contract is what? Void, voidable, valid or illegal? Tell me class. A contingent contract is what? Void, voidable, valid or illegal? A contingent contract is basically A say to B that I will give me my car when my new car will come from C person, and C have not given any idea when he is delivering the new car to A person. So guys, you can say that this contract is depend upon this one. So when the valid contract that is between A and B is depend upon the uncertain future event, this is called voidable, this is called contingent contract. So the contingent contract is basically the valid contract. The best example is the contract of your insurance. This is the best example to understand this one. Okay, so that's all for today's class.
The first question is that the person in respect of whose the guarantee is given, what is called? Principal debtor, principal creditor, principal surety or principal dwellee? Which of the following is the right answer class? Tell me. So first of all, just try to think the concept that is attached behind it. The concept is contract of guarantee. So what exactly the contract of guarantee? That is very much important. So could anyone tell me that first of all, what is the section that is based on the contract of guarantee? Because see, I will not force you to just focus on the section, because if you just read the section now, so this is totally a waste of time. Okay, because in your BRBL subject, the section based questions only come I think 3 to 4 questions. So that's why no need to focus on the this one questions. Okay, sections. So in this question class, see, the concept is contract of guarantee, right? So first is principal debtor, creditor, and that is the surety, right? So principal debtor basically take money from the creditor, right? And this surety, what the surety will do? The surety will give surety on the behalf of principal debtor, that if principal debtor is not able to pay the money, then the surety will pay money to the creditor. So this is the concept of contract of guarantee. So Whose default is there? So principal debtor. So for the first one, A will be the right answer, because if the principal debtor will make a default, so in that case, the surety will come into picture. So for the first one, A is the right answer. Got my point? Now, next one. Which type of guarantee is given for the series of transaction? Whether it is journal guarantee, implied guarantee, continuous guarantee, or journal and continuous guarantee. So which of the following is the right one? That is important, because in the contract of guarantee now there are two types of guarantee. The first one is specific guarantee, and the second one is your, that is continuous guarantee. So could anyone tell me that what is the exact answer for this one? This is very, very much important. In the specific guarantee, only one type of, in the specific guarantee, only one type of, one time the guarantor will give the guarantee. But in the continuous guarantee, we can say that there is a series of guarantee. The principal debtor, if not able to pay the money, so suppose if the guarantor is for 3 year, 2 year, so in 2 year the guarantor will pay the money to the creditor if principal debtor is not able to pay the money. So that's why for the second one, the right answer is continuous guarantee. So for the second one, C is the right answer. Got it? Next. Liability of the surety is what? This is your contract of guarantee. Principal, debtor, creditor, surety. So liability of the surety is what? Secondary liability, primary liability, subsidiary liability, or correlated liability? Tell me, class. The liability of the surety is what? Secondary, it's a primary, subsidiary, and the correlated liability. Tell me, class. So in this question, the liability of the principal debtor is first and the liability of the surety is your second. So third one, A is the right answer. For the third one, A is the right answer for this question. Okay, now next. Whose consent is necessary in the contract of guarantee? Whether it is surety, creditor, debtor, or all of the above. Tell me, class, whose consent is necessary? Tell me. Whose consent is necessary? So class, whether the surety concerned creditor, debtor, and all of the above. So which of the following is the right one? The surety is the person who give the guarantee on the behalf of this. So class, in this one, the consent of all the person is required. So for the fourth one, D is the right answer. Okay, next. In the case of co-sureties, a release of one surety by the creditor, whether its amount to discharge the other surety, does not amount to discharge of other surety. C. Amount to discharge of the surety, so released vice versa co-surety as well, and none of the above. It means this is your principal debtor, creditor, surety 1, surety 2, surety 3. So these are the what? These are the co-surety. So suppose if one co-surety, that is S1, have given the guarantee of 10,000 rupees, S2 20,000, S3 30,000. So suppose S1 have given the guarantee to the creditor. Okay, the work of S1 is That is clear. So in that case, it doesn't mean that it will discharge the other co-surety. So that's why for the fifth one, B is the right answer. For the fifth one, B is the right answer. I hope so you understand this question. Okay, this is the exact answer. Now the next one. The term bailment. The term bailment means what? A delivery of a thing entrusted for some specific purpose or object upon a contract. B. Delivery of goods free of cost. C. Delivery of goods without cost for the welfare of public. And D. That is none of the above. So which of the following is the right one, class? Bailment. What is exactly the bailment? So class, the term bailment is, I'm giving you the one example, best example. Bailment means, suppose if I just park my this car for 2 hours. Okay, so in that case, the car parking manager is giving me guarantee that I will just keep your car in a safe way, right? So what is this? So bailment means I'm giving my possession of the car to this man, and the man is promising me, right? So that's why the term bailment is basically what? The delivery of a thing entrusted upon some purpose, an object upon a contract. So for the sixth one, A will be the right answer here. That's it. Okay, A is the right answer for this question. Now the next one. In pledge contract, the bailee is what? Powner, pawnee, pleasure, and none of the above. Seventh one. So if I just see you this concept, in the bailment, the two party is there. The first party name is your bailer, and the second party name is your bailee, right? So bailer and bailee. So bailer means the person who deliver the things, and bailee to whom we are delivering the goods. So bailee to whom we are giving the goods. So in the pledge, the two persons are there. The first is pawner and the second is your pawnee. So what is pawner? So pledge is basically, suppose if we are just taking the 10 lakh rupees from the bank, so in that case we are giving the movable thing as a security to the bank. So this is the best example of the term pledge. So pledge, pawner is there and the pawnee is there. So in the contract, pledge contract, the bailee is what? The bailee is pawnee. So seventh one, B is the right answer. So I hope so you understand this topic. Okay, next one. The bailment of goods as a security for the payment of debt and the performance of the promise is called what? Pledge, bailment, contingent, and agreement. So what is the right answer here? Tell me class, what is the right answer for this question? Yes class, what is the right answer for this question? So this is the best example of the term, that is pledge. So this is the definition of pledge. Okay, now the bailer is bound to disclose to the bailee what? The bailer, there are so many examples of the term bailment. Suppose if we are giving my suit to the tailor, that is example of bailment. If I just giving my jewelry to the bank, that is example of bailment, right? So the bailer is bound to disclose to the bailee the first one, what? Faults the good, price of goods, weight of goods, and owner of goods. So fault is basically, suppose if I'm giving my bike to the other person, so it's my duty that I have to tell all the things in a positive way, in a good faith, that my bike brake is not good. So it means that the bailer is bound to disclose to the bailee the fault the goods, not the price, not the weight, not the owner. So for the ninth one, A will be the right answer here. Okay, so guys, those candidates who are new in this session, do not forget to subscribe first of all the Adda 24/7 Officer Adda, and share this session as much as possible in the Insta, Facebook, etc. The session is going to be very, important for you people, because see, I have a plan for you people. Suppose from August, we are doing the module wise question. September, I will be do definition of different acts. October, we are going to do the summary and the questions. And November, the marathon will be there. So these are the 4 months in which we have to finish our syllabus in the YT session as well as in the paid batch. So that's why each and every session is very important from the examination point of view. Okay, now let's start with the second one. 10th question is class that when no consideration passes between bailer and bailee, it is called what? So first of all, what is consideration? So consideration is basically something for something. What is consideration? Consideration is basically something for something. No consideration passes. See, there are two words that is written here, gratuitous bailment, and the A is non-gratuitous bailment. So gratuitous bailment is basically in which, suppose if I have given my book to read, so this is the example of gratuitous bailment in which we do not require any what? We do not require any compensation or any payment from the other party. But in the non-gratuitous, suppose if I am giving my suit for stitching, so that is basically made for the what? That is basically made for that I have to give this one money. So this is your non-gratuitous. It means consideration is required. So for the 10th one, B is the right answer. Okay, next. A gives B two suitcase to store for him while he is the meeting. What is the correct relationship between A and B? A is bailee, B is bailer. A is bailer, B is bailee. A, B both are bailies, and A, B both are bailer. So which of the following is the right one? So this is the best example of the term, that is bailment. So here A1, B. A is the bailer and B is the bailee in that case. So 11th one, B is the right answer. Okay, now let's do the next question. That question is very, very much important. Okay, so see, just read the question very carefully. Lalu is going to Ayodhya for the pilgrimage. It means Lalu is going for the pilgrimage. Okay, so what is given here? That he left his cow. The cow name is class Dudheru with his neighbor, that is Meera, in consideration that she could sell the milk as long she had the cow. It means Meera can sell the milk and she can just keep the money with her, right? So this is the promise which is made between Lalu and Meera. After he left, it means when the Lalu gone, the price of the milk shot up due to the heavy seasonal demand. And the meantime, the cow got pregnant through Hira bull, and the cow delivered the calf. That is Kandheru is the name of this one. So when Lalu returned, he asks back for the cow, the calf, and the part of the profit due to the increase the price of the milk. So you have to tell me, class, whether Lalu is entitled for the cow, for calf, and for the profit of the milk. The question is very, very much simple. The question is very simple. So you have to tell me that whether the Lalu will take cow, calf, and this one. So here are, you can see that the options are there. Lalu is not entitled to the profit of the milk. Lalu is entitled to the profit of the milk, not entitled to the cow, entitled to the cow, not entitled to the calf, or entitled to the calf. So which of the following is the right answer here? Tell me, class. Which of the following is the right answer? So here, first of all, cow and calf. This is the basically cow and calf means 6 is the right answer, right? Because is entitled to the calf, because calf is an increased thing, and Lalu is entitled to the calf. So 4 and 6 is right. 4 and 6 is right. So you can easily tick mark on the D1. So these questions are, someone a tricky one. If you just tick mark on the first one, then it will be automatically, automatically you will just tick mark on the next answer. Okay. So for the 12th month, the Lalu is entitled for the cow, calf, but not the profit of the milk. Okay. So 12 is the right answer. Now, these are the class section. So now just please keep remember the various concept, and you have to tell me whether which of the following is the right answer. 124. So 124 is what? Contract of indemnity. 126, contract of guarantee. 148, contract of bailment. 172, the contract of pledge. And 182, that is a contract of agency. So these are the 5 concepts that you have to remember. I am not saying that you have to learn all the section, but still 3 to 4 sections generally come that is based on this one. So that's why you have to focus on this one. Okay, guys?
Number 1 question, when the minor who was admitted to the benefit of partnership becomes a partner upon attaining the age of majority, so his personal liability commences from C class. As we know that, if a minor is there, so minor first of all cannot involve in a contract. Minor cannot do the contract, but if the minor is becoming a partner, so minor can take only the benefit of the partnership. So this is the basic crux of the Indian partnership about the minor. If you want to know the full brief about the minor, if he become a partner, so you have to see section 30 of the Act. Okay, class? So in this case, you can see that his personal liability commences. It means the minor, when he become the major, so his liability start from the date of his first admission to the benefit of partnership, the date of majority if you continue in the partnership, the date fixed by all the partners, and only his assets or contribution to the partner is liable. So which of the following is class important? Tell me. In which of the following points the minor is liable? This is important. This is important point, class. So in this case, the minor is liable only the date of his first admission to the benefit of partnership according to section 30 of the Indian Partnership Act. So this is the right answer. First one, A is the right answer. Okay, next. Next question, where a partnership firm is constituted a fixed period. Say class. This question is, basically partnership is of three types. Partnership is of three types. Number one is partnership by fixed period, then particular partnership, and the third one is your fixed, particular, and partnership by will. So in this question, it was asked that suppose if the partnership firm is constituted for a fixed period and after the expiration of that term, the firm continue to carry the business without any agreement. It means suppose if the partnership is made for the 10-year and the 10-year is now completed. So after 10-year, if they are still doing the business, 10-year, they are still doing the business. So what will happen? The partnership stand extend till the new agreement is made. The partnership become partnership at will. The partnership become illegal and the partnership stand dissolved on the date of the expiry of term and no partnership can be said to be in existence. So what will be the right answer here? Tell me, class. Yes, class, what will be the right answer here? Hanji class, what will be the exact answer here? So here, when they just carry the business after the expiry of the fixed term class, so this become this one. The partnership becomes the partnership at will. So for the second one, B will be the right answer. Okay, for the second one class, B will be the right answer here. Next. Tell me, class, to start a partnership business, so what should be the minimum number of partners? Minimum number of partners, whether it is 2, 10, 4, 20. Yes, class. Minimum number of partnership, 2, 10, 4, or this one, 20. This is important one. For the partnership, minimum, maximum. Private company, minimum, maximum. For the public company, minimum and maximum. So if I just show you this, so for the partnership, minimum is 2, maximum is 50. Minimum 2, maximum 200. Minimum 7, maximum unlimited. So this is the exact answer for this question. So the minimum number of partners under this one is 2. Third one, A is the right answer. Okay, A is the right answer for this question. Done? Now, next question is, what type of agreement is used to form the partnership business? What type of agreement is used to form the partnership business? Whether it is written, and oral, none of them. As we know that, class, if we see the contract, so in the contract, if I show you, in the contract basically, it can be, contract can be class oral or written, or you can say it can be express or implied. See, express or implied. Hanji class. So in this question class, as you can see that the right answer will be, for this question, it can be written and oral. If I say you the express, express means written and oral, and implied means by the way of act and conduct, we can say that the contract is going on. Suppose if you go to the restaurant, that is a contract. If you go to the restaurant, that is a implied contract that you have to give the payment. If you are going to the ATM machine for money, that is called this one. So for the fourth one, the right answer will be C. Okay guys, next. Tell me, is partnership firm considered as a separate legal entity? Tell me. No, yes, partially yes. Tell me the right answer. Is partnership firm considered as a separate legal entity? No, yes, or partially yes. Tell me class. This is partnership firm and these are the partners, right? So always remember one thing class, what? The partnership firm exists because of partners. If partners gone class, the partnership will be end. Is that okay? If the partnership gone, the partnership will be end. It is just opposite to the Company Act. In the Company Act, if the members are there, in the Company Act, if the members are there, if the members gone, the company will be still exist. But this is not happen in the Partnership Act. So in this question, the partnership firm considered as a separate legal entity, the answer is no. First of all, do not forget to like the session and please attend the class regularly. Please attend the class regularly in the class. Okay? So the partnership written agreement is known as basically what? This is called a partnership deed. Okay. So partnership deed is the exact answer. Okay. The partnership written agreement is known as the partnership deed. Suppose if I say you the example of Company Act. In the Company Act, Memorandum of Association, okay, Memorandum of Association and Article of Associations are the important document. In the partnership deed is important, okay. And if I say you the LLP, that is a limited liability partnership, in LLP agreement is important. So you have to learn all the important document of this file. Okay, you have to learn all the important document of the particular thing. Okay, class. So the fifth question we have done, sixth question we have done, that is a called partnership deed. Okay, class. Next question. Which type of partnership have no agreement in the terms of duration of partnership? Tell me. This is important. That is no duration of the term of partnership. It is called partnership at will, limited partnership, general partnership, or particular partnership. Tell me the right answer. Tell me the right answer for this question. Which type of partnership have no agreement in the terms? As I already told you, there are three types of partnership, right? Partnership at will, partnership for the fixed period and partnership for the, okay, partnership for the fixed period and partnership for the particular project. Particular project means the particular, for the aim, we have just established the partnership. When the project will finish, our partnership will finish. Now, what is partnership for the term? That is for 5 year, 10 year, etc. And partnership at will, in which no time is fixed. So, for the 7th one, A will be the right answer. For the 7th one, A will be the right answer for this question. Is that okay, class? Okay. So, 7th A is the right answer. Next, where the price is not determined by the parties of the contract of sales of goods, so what price shall be paid by the buyer? The buyer shall pay the seller a reasonable price. The buyer shall determine the price at his discretion. The seller shall determine the price at his discretion, or the seller shall charge the price according to the market force. These questions belong to the Sales of Good Act. So, in the Sales of Good Act, basically, seller, suppose shopkeeper is a seller, Nikita ma'am is a buyer. So, if I am purchasing any item from the shopkeeper, shopkeeper is selling me. So, he will decide the price of the particular thing. And if the price is not there of the goods, so what will happen? 4 points are there. What will happen? So, in this case, class, the right answer will be the buyer shall pay the seller a reasonable price. So, for the 8th one, A will be the right answer here. Next, where seller can sue the buyer. When the seller can sue the buyer? Sue means file the case. Sue means file the case. Tell me. He may ask for the damages for non-corporation of goods. Damages means basically compensation. Suit for damages for repudiate the contract. Repudiate means to cancel the contract. And he may sue for the price and interest. And D is all of the above. So, which of the following is the right one? Tell me, class. Which of the following is the right one? This is very important question. So, when a seller can sue the buyer, so for this one the exact answer will be all of the above. In all of the above cases, class, the seller can file the case. So, 9th one, D will be the right answer. For the 9th one, D will be the right answer here. Okay. Next, where there is a contract for the sales of good by description. Description means, suppose if the seller is there, seller is describing that this jacket, you know, this jacket is very good one. You can use in the -1 degree also. He just describe it. I just purchased that jacket, but in the Canada, when I just used this jacket, so this jacket was wrong. I was just feeling cold by wearing this jacket. It means whatever the seller described about the jacket, it was totally wrong. So, for the 10th one, the right answer will be the goods shall be correspond with the description. So, what is the right answer? The goods shall be correspond with the description. So, for the 10th one, B will be the right answer here. For the 10th one, B will be the right answer here. Is that okay? Okay, class. Next, what is warranty, class? Warranty is a stipulation dash to the main purpose of the contract, the breach of which give rise to the claim for damages, but not to the right to reject the goods and threat to the contract as repudiated. So, warranty is basically, suppose if I purchase the mobile, the shopkeeper will give me the warranty. The shopkeeper will give me the warranty that, ma'am, if anything happen, you can just replace that item from the goods. You can just replace that items from the goods. So, warranty is basically collateral to the main purpose of the contract, The breach means violation of which give rise to the claim for damages but not to the right to reject the goods. Because see, in the Sales of Good Act, no, two terms are there, condition and warranty. Condition means it is just like guarantee. Suppose if my mobile got damaged within 1 month, so if the shopkeeper have given me the guarantee, so guarantee means I can just breach the contract, take my money or take the new phone. But in the case of warranty, I have only right to replace the things. Okay, so for the 11th one, B is the right answer. What are the rights of unpaid seller? Unpaid seller means the buyer have not given the full price. Tell me. So for this question class, right to resale, yes. A lien means holding that property till the full payment is not made, and insolvency, yes. So for this one, D is the right answer. This is the right of unpaid seller. Okay, now. So guys, this is all for today's class. So if you are new in this session, you can please enroll in this batch. This is the English medium batch.